Welcome to Solo Travel Adventures, my sisters. Don't let fear hold you back from traveling alone. I want you to gather your courage, listen to inspiring stories, and learn how to travel solo while safely navigating new places from this show. I'm Cheryl Esch, solo travel advocate and travel coach, and I want you to have a transformative experience when you travel solo. So pack your bags, book your flight, and check one more time for that passport. It's time to explore the world. Welcome back, sisters. I hope you listened to last week's episode 14, where I talked about safety. And if you're one of those that gets anxious when you are actually on your trip because you're so concerned about remaining safe as a female solo traveler, then that episode is for you. Now, the things I mentioned in that episode are what I would call more internal or intrinsic kind of safety measures, things that you can build your confidence with in feeling comfortable with. But the things I'm going to mention today are actual very small external tools that you can use to take with you on your trips to keep you safe. Very easy to just pack into like a little pocket and take with you on your next solo trip. So that first one, it can be either a whistle or there's a really handy little, it's called the She's Birdie safety alarm. And it creates a very loud siren when you pull the little pin, so to speak. And that's something you can actually purchase on Amazon, and it's got a loud sort of siren sound. I'm going to see if I can play that here for you. I do have a little example. Let's see if you can hear this possibly here as I just give you a little sample what it sounds like. Hopefully you can hear that. That is what the noise that it makes. So that's nice because it's just a quick little, again, it's a small flat, maybe about 2-3 inches long, and you just pull this little gold circle out and it sets off this siren. That's great to carry with you if you feel like someone is, you feel threatened at all even, that'll scare them away for sure. Item number 2 that you want to carry, and this is actually also another little small flat item, it is a portable door lock. And this works great. It only works for doors that open inward. So that's typically your hotel doors, okay? And it slides in there. It just gives you a little extra peace of mind, a little extra lock there. In a hotel, you do have other locking mechanisms. This just sort of adds I'd say maybe a third sort of layer of protection. It's also great as long as that door opens inward towards you. If you're in a place where maybe it's Airbnb, right? Where they don't have necessarily, they have locks, of course, on the homes, but you want to add a little extra security. That would be your go-to. And again, that can be found on Amazon. I will actually share in the show notes some links of the products that I actually have if you want to actually go there and get these items I'm mentioning. Your third item is TSA Approved locks. Now, a lot of people want to be able to lock up their stuff, when you're traveling, but also when you get to your destination. Maybe you're having to leave a backpack or a suitcase in your room, and you want to make sure it's also secure. You can add a little TSA approved lock. It needs to be TSA because TSA does scan, x-ray your luggage, both in checked and of course, through security. And they want to be able to get into your luggage if needed. And if you don't have a TSA approved lock, they're going to cut it off. Okay. And depending on the type you have, they can't guarantee that it's not going to damage your suitcase. So you want to get the TSA approved locks. I would recommend, it's called the cable version instead of like the hard little loop there. The cable version allows for a little more space. So maybe you're hooking up something outside of a suitcase. This could work well with that. And those are easy little 3-digit code that you can set and just follow the instructions to set those codes. Those are usually pretty easy to remember as well. But it also gives TSA the ability to unlock it with their universal unlock to get into your suitcase if needed and not break your lock. So those are 3 very small little handy items. Again, if you are just wanting to be extra cautious or you are an anxious type person, having these on you when you travel could give you a peace of mind. What I hope that it offers you is the ability to not stress and be so paranoid when you're traveling, and that you could put these in place, have them on you, and feel confident so that you can actually enjoy your trip. Sisters, I hope that these suggestions helped. Again, check out the show notes so you can see the links of the products that I just mentioned, and feel free to even just Google or go on Amazon yourself and get all the products or any of them. I do recommend you having them. They're very easy to carry. So I hope this puts your mind at ease. And remember, sisters, take that leap, be bold, be courageous, and let's book that trip and go on that adventure. Hey, sister travelers, did this podcast inspire and encourage you or move you to get out there and travel? Wonderful. There are 3 ways you can thank me. First one is leave a written review for the show on Apple Podcast. 2, share the show with your sister travelers, your friends, your family. And 3, subscribe to the show so you never miss an episode. And thank you again for listening to the show. Sisters, be fearless, take the leap, and get out there and have an adventure.